Hey, hi, everybody. How are you this evening, afternoon, morning, wherever you are? My name is Joanne Zagari of Blue Dove Marketing and Training, and I organize online vendor events on Facebook. And today I have Danielle Conte with me, and she is of ColorStreet. Now, if anybody doesn't know what ColorStreet is, it's pretty awesome. That's all I'm going to say. That's for sure. Hi, Danielle. How are you?
Hi, Joanne. Thank you so much for having me on tonight. I'm
My
doing
pleasure.
great. I'm so
Good.
excited to share Color Street with you and with everyone who will be watching.
Oh, it's going to be great. We're going to have a great time, a great time. Let me make sure that we can see any comments. If anybody stops by, say hi. That's fine. All right, Danielle, why don't you tell us a little bit about you?
Okay, so I am a teacher. I am a mom, and I have two children. My son is 5 and my daughter is 3. I've been
Oh
teaching
my
for 11
gosh.
years. That is
Wow.
my main love. I also I tutor children in China through VIP Kid. And I recently started out school teaching.
Nice.
Very new to that. I'm actually having my first class this weekend. So teaching is my pride and joy. But I found my love of Color Street approximately a year ago. I was introduced to this amazing product, which is nail polish. It's dry nail polish. This is
Amazing.
my current manicure. It's been
That's
on
amazing.
6 days. Now, I like to do fun manicures where I mix colors or I mix patterns. And my current manicure has a punch out of a snowflake.
I
And,
see that.
and then I also did sort of an interesting French where I just kind of at the bottom and I covered it with a clear glitter. So all of this is Color Street. Color Street is 100% nail polish in a dry strip. It comes
Everybody has to know about Color Street.
it's
Everybody who has
amazing.
nails has
Honestly,
to know about Color Street. I've been seeing some awesome stuff. I hope you're going to show us something
I,
tonight.
I'm going to show you a lot. I'm really excited. So it's
Hey.
95% of the way dry in a strip. So the other 5% cures to your nail and then it's dry. Now, some of the really awesome things about it is that since it is 100% nail polish, it comes off with regular nail polish remover, number one. Number two, it lasts 10 to 14 days easy.
Really?
The other amazing thing is that you can also put it on your toes and it lasts even longer on your toes. My current pedicure has been on since December 23rd and it still looks really great.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see what you got. I can't wait to see.
I'm actually going to start by removing one of my nails and I'm going to show you the process of how easy it is to remove and then apply. So I definitely have some awesome tips. In fact, actually, before I do that, I'm going to show you what Color Street is. I'm going to show you, this is one of our Valentine collections. So this is Color Street. It comes in this
Oh,
envelope. Sorry, the lighting is not awesome. And they come in 8 different size strips.
oh, I see that. Okay, for different size
It's a little bit
nails.
hard to see there. In fact, I can show you another one that has them a little easier to see.
This is awesome.
Yeah, so I like to open my personal ones so that I'm not tempted to sell them. So you can see all of the sizes. We have the littlest to the biggest. And what I do is I actually use the biggest and smallest on my toes. So a regular set can be used as a manicure and pedicure. Color Street makes a lot of variety. So this would be considered a regular set. It's a glitter set. This was actually one of the Halloween sets. It's called Night Terror. I cannot even capture how beautiful it is. It's a purple shade with all of this gorgeous holographic glitter.
I can see it looks beautiful.
So what you get 2 of every size in this strip. Since this is just glitter, there's no design on it. It's $12. $12. And you can very easily get 2 manicures and 2 pedicures out of this. So think about how much a salon manicure and pedicure costs.
Yeah.
4 out of this one pack. 2 manis, 2 pedis. It's amazing. I first was introduced to this last year. I actually ran into a woman. I was going to the chiropractor and getting physical therapy, and I'm at this health center. This woman's in there talking about Color Street, has samples, and I said, "What do you have?" She hands me a sample. Now, I didn't do anything with it for a little while because it was in my wallet. I kind of forgot about it. A sample comes in a twosie, so it's 2 strips. So it's not enough to do all your nails, but that's the point. You're supposed to try it on like 1 or 2 nails and try regular polish and really see the difference. Well, turns out my neighbor across the street and my friend, she ends up having a party. And I said, wait a minute, I have a sample of that. She gives me a couple more. I did my very first manicure with my 2-year-old sitting in my lap. That right there sold me. My very first manicure, my 2-year-old was in my lap. I couldn't believe it. And I love it. And there's tons of colors and shades. It comes in glitters. It comes in solids. It comes in designs. It comes in glitter designs, pedicure sets. They also have something called petites, which are really cool because they are a little bit smaller. So if you have a smaller nail bed, they're a little bit smaller.
Okay.
People do put them on their children, but they're not advertised for children. But I know that you can use them on your children. I put it on my 3-year-old. Of course, she doesn't always keep it on, but I can put it on her. Now, ColorStreet packaging explains all of the amazing things about it. 100% strips, easy to apply and go. I've even applied like 3 strips and realized, oh, I got to run out to the store real fast. Ran to the store, came home and finished because you don't have to, there's nothing as wet.
It's not wet at all.
No.
And I've seen some beautiful designs. I really have some gorgeous stuff. Like I'm one who likes to go to the salon to get my nail tips, although I haven't gone in quite some time.
I have to show you some of these gorgeous designs that there are. And the other really cool thing about it is that they support a lot of awesome foundations. This is the newest foundation set called Brave and Beautiful.
Wow.
And this is for epilepsy awareness. So this amazing set, and they've contributed to so many awesome foundations. I also have with me the breast cancer. This was called Choose Hope.
Okay.
No. They've done MS, they've done diabetes, they've done autism, they've done like so many foundations. The company's only been around for a little over 3 years or so. I believe that's correct. So it's not a very old, it's very new, really.
Very new.
The CEO, founder, Fa Park, he actually created this product because 20 years ago, he saw a woman trying to do her nails sitting like on a bus or in a car and thought there has to be a better way. And it took him a long time to perfect it, but it was worth it because this is an amazing product. Now, and I have to tell you, I never in my life thought that I would ever do direct sales, ever. I started VIP Kid and I thought, well, this is me teaching, like that's fine. Never thought. My friend, when she had her party, now I liked the product a lot, so I started buying from her. She right away became a stylist and she kept saying,
she did.
She did. She right away, she jumps for her 2 feet right in. So if Nadia, if you get to see this, you're amazing and you're an inspiration. So she jumped right in and then I started buying more and more from her. And she's like, Danielle, you have to sell. I had a party for her. My party did amazing. I was just so excited about the product that I was telling everyone about it. And so many of my coworkers and friends and family fell in love with it. And she's like, you have to sell. So finally I decided, okay, I'll do it, but not until the summer. I have to get through the school year.
Right.
Especially the way the spring was, it was crazy. So I did it. I waited until the summer when I was a little bit less stressed.
Yes.
And I signed up July 30th.
And here you are.
I signed up June 30th. So July 1st.
Okay.
July 1st I started. And it's been amazing. Just sharing my love of the product, it sells itself. It honestly does.
You're so enthusiastic about it.
It's amazing. So I'm going to show you how easy it is to remove.
Okay. Let's do this. Let's do this. Walk us through it. Talk us through the whole thing, okay?
So I have my current manicure on. Now, I don't want to take this off because it's only 6 days old. And look how awesome it still looks. So what I'm going to do is take off one on each finger so that I can show you how to apply. Now, what I did was I took just a prep pad. This is one of the cotton pads. I like the square ones. Circle ones, cotton balls work the same too. Now, I've used regular like acetone nail polish remover, and that's fine to use, but it does start to damage your nails. It's actually better to use an acetone free like this one called Mineral Fusion.
Okay.
Got this off of Amazon. It's a really nice product. It's not going to really damage your nails like acetone does. You can see the difference, and I noticed the difference when I started using this. So I
good to know.
put some of this on my pad, and I purchased these really awesome little nail clips. And I have to tell you, I got these on Amazon. The dollar store sells them too. So you can get some of these things even at the dollar store. So it's
what
just
kind of clip is that?
called a nail clip.
Okay, what does it do?
You're going to, so I'm going to take the pad and put it over top of my pinky, and I'm just going to clip it. So what it does
Stop it.
Yep. And now it's 8:14, so I'm going to watch the clock 5 minutes, and I'm going to let this sit on my pinky. I'm going to do my other pinky too, so I can show you 2 strips. And so I usually do this at night because I'll put my kids to bed, and then that way I have some mommy time. I usually do my nails about every 10 to 14 days. I'll change them, sometimes sooner, because I want to change my designs. I have some VIPs who tell me that they love to change them weekly just because they want to try all the new colors, because that's the other great thing. Today, we launched a mini collection called Deep Space. 2 gorgeous colors. One is, it's considered a solid. It's just a little shimmer, like a bronze color. And the other one is a glitter. And they both of them released today. They're constantly releasing mini collections, holiday collections. There's always new stuff. So my customers well, it's funny because they'll say to me, "You made me addicted to this. I have so many." Because the other thing is, so this set is a design and it's $13.
Right. I mean, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. That's Danielle, what is your website? Because I want to put it here and I want to pin it here. So
So I have my website is colorstreet.com/Danielle Conte.
ColorStreet.com.
Yep.
/Danielle
Conte. And it's always important, if you're going to go through my website, to choose a party link. Don't just click a party. I always have a party link open under my name because that's going to get the most really rewards for everybody. And I also have a VIP group on Facebook called Nails with Danielle VIP group.
Awesome. Okay, so it's colorstreet.com /Danielle Conte.
Yeah, that's it.
All right, gotta pin that baby.
And Joanne, I wanted to show you, this is a solid set called Are You Madriding Me? It's a gorgeous hot pink. This is solid. Ooh. So this is $11. And the solids actually some people are nervous with them because you can see imperfections a little bit in them. But I found that if you just take your time and you do it carefully, you can get them on really nicely. And also, ColorStreet makes all kinds of overlays. So for example, this is a clear overlay with black lines. So you can put it together and it's the pink with the black lines over it. They also make these, and these are new. This is from the Sugar and Spice collection that recently launched. It's glitter. So this is called Candied Lavender. It has little bits of purple.
Oh, that is very nice.
So Danielle,
can I just ask you, are those made in America?
They are. Thank you for asking, because there's so much I can't remember to say. So they're actually they're made in New Jersey. I live in New Jersey. They're actually made here, which is really cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah, they are made in New Jersey, and they are pet friendly. So like there's no testing on animals. They're vegan. They're gluten free. Like all the amazing things. They're
free things. They are.
I have a customer who definitely is always looking for gluten free and things like that because of her family and things that their needs. And she is a huge lover of ColorStreet. I love that this is a product that she can love and do with her family. I have another customer who has found this love with her mother, and they together have bonded even more over this. Like, it's such an amazing product. It's bringing people together. I've met so many new people since doing this. Now, just a time check. We're at 4 minutes. I'm going to wait one more minute. I'm going to take these off.
All right.
While we're talking and just going over. So I wanted to also show you, there's Clear as Day. So this one is special because it actually is a double pack. This is the top coat that ColorStreet recommends. Now, any of these overlays, any of these overlays can be used as a top coat, but this Clear as Day is special because it's $11 and it comes with 32 strips. So you get double the strips in this. And what you do is you just put this right over top. Now, I did a sample of it in the summer. I put a solid on my nails and I covered them with this, and my solid nails looked perfect for 14 days. 14 days. Now, there are times where if you don't put this on, after 5 days, you start seeing cracking in it. So they recommend either using 2 strips, like doubling up 2 solids, or using a clear coat over it. And I highly recommend it. Highly.
Wow. Nice.
There are
Nice.
so many. I wish I could show you every single set that I have. They like it would be here all night. This is another really popular one called Plaid About You. It's clear overlay with that plaid. This one has been hard to get. This has been a hard one because every time they released it, they were gone in instant. So I tried to pull a little bit. They
those who did.
And now I have to show you also these. So this is a glitter design. So this is also $13. So all the overlays and all of the solids are $11. Anything with glitter in it is going to be $12 or $13. This is a glitter design, and it's an ombre. How pretty!
It certainly does not break the bank. That's for sure.
Orange. No. And so here's the other thing. If you go on the website to order, always it's buy 3, get 1 free. Always.
Oh.
So for about approximately $40, you're going to get 4 sets, and shipping is always $3. Always.
Always. That's awesome.
Unless you choose FedEx, but that's on you for then choosing a more expensive shipping. But it's always $3. So if you figure if you got 3 at 13 or 4 at 13, that's only $39 plus your tax and shipping, about $45. But if you get all solids, that's only $33 you're paying plus tax and shipping. So that's under $40. So for approximately $40, you're getting 4 sets, 4 different colors.
That's amazing.
You cannot beat this. You really can't. The pricing is awesome. The product is awesome. All right. We actually went a minute or two over, so I'm going to remove now.
Okay. Let's see what we got.
All right. So what I did, just to recap, I put a little bit of remover on the pad. Then I put the pad on my nail and clipped it. So watch what I do. Now I just slid it off. Now because it's a glitter, I'm going to need to wipe just a tiny bit. But all I'm going to do is I removed it from here. Now I'm going to show you what my nail looks like right now. You can see
it. It's loose. Yep.
All I'm going to do is take this same pad I just used and wipe it away.
Oh my, look at that. Came right off.
And look at that.
Comes right off. Look at that.
And my nail doesn't have that acetone white on it. So I'm going to try to look how nice that nail looks. Now, this is the other thing. We have a lot of customers who started using this during the pandemic. They couldn't go to the nail salons. They used to use acrylics, gels, LCNs, all of that jazz. Yeah. And they started using this because you can also apply this. Oh, this one actually came right off.
Oh, wow. That almost came right off.
I didn't even wipe it yet. You can actually apply this over acrylic. Say somebody's like, I don't want to stop my acrylic. I love my gels. You can still put that on your nail and put this over top of it.
Go get it and get them use these instead of the they have.
5 minutes and they wiped right off. Think about if you had a glitter polish on or even 2 layers of polish, you're scrubbing and scrubbing and scrubbing your fingers to try to get them off. Nail clips are life-changing. So it's
still healthier for your nail than, going and having it grounded down and things on. Absolutely.
I'm going to show you some tools I love too as I now apply some strips on. But I want to, whenever you remove it doesn't matter what kind of remover, you always want to wash your hands. So I'm actually sitting right by my sink. I'm just going to rinse my hands off.
Okay.
So that my nails can go on nice. Okay.
Good deal.
Especially if you're using something with oils in it, like an acetone with any kind of jojoba oils or anything like that. You want to use soap and scrub them. If you have oily nail beds, using like a Dawn dish soap is a really good idea because sometimes they may not stick as well. So now that I removed them and I washed my hands, I'm going to push back my cuticles. It's going to be like a full manicure. Now, I love a rubber cuticle stick.
Okay.
Wooden cuticle sticks, the orange sticks are also really great. I keep those on hand too. I'm just going to push my cuticles back real quick. And then I'm going to buff my nail because I believe every time you do a manicure, it should be a manicure. And it only takes an extra couple seconds. The good thing about the buffer block too is that you're going to make sure your nail's nice and smooth, especially if you're going to put on a solid color. You don't want there to be any like imperfections in your nail because then that might come through. So I'm just going to give it a little quick buff. Okay. And then I'm going to wipe my nails with an alcohol prep pad. Now, every ColorStreet pack comes with your set with the 16 strips comes with a ColorStreet nail prep pad, which is just an alcohol prep pad. Now you get one in the set, but as I mentioned that you can get 2 manicures and possibly 2 pedicures out of a set. I would just go to the store and buy a box of alcohol prep pads because
they're easy to get.
always want to make sure you wipe your nails, because if you don't have nice clean nails, you're not going to get the right effects of it. So this is something I tell everyone, because sometimes people try it and they don't do it right. If you don't follow the steps, you're not going to get the right outcome. So I wiped my nails very quickly. So now they're nice and clean. And I'm going to I'm actually going to put a different color on, a little complementary color onto my pinkies. So this is called Holidays. It was actually from our Christmas collection. And this is one that I have already used some strips out of. And a way to store them. Now, I just have to say as a disclaimer, ColorStreet does not guarantee reuses, but there are some tricks that you can do. You can put them in the freezer, and that's exactly where these have been, in my freezer.
In the
you
freezer.
can also close them with your flat iron. And when you close them with your flat iron, you want to make sure you squeeze all of the air out, and you are going to pinch the end. So this is the one that I've used. I only have a few strips left. This is a pale pink. And I put it back in the sleeve, squeeze the air out, and then squeeze the top with my straightener.
Really?
So 2 different ways you can store them. But as I said, it's not guaranteed by the company. It's just some tips that have been kind of shared by stylists and people and customers. So I have a strip. Here we go. And the strip comes with 3 layers. There's going to be a clear layer that has a purple tab, and we're going to take that off first.
Okay.
Okay. Then I'm going to grab this little silver tab.
Okay.
And this is going to be the strip. Now you can, when you open it, you can really smell the nail polish. It's a thin strip.
All right. I see it.
And so this is the back. Let me turn it around so you can see all the gorgeous glitter. Here we go. So here's the gorgeous glitter.
Okay.
And I'm going to take this. Now both ends are curved. I don't pull the tab off right away. I mean, it doesn't really matter. But what you want to do is line it up on your nail and make sure it's not on your skin. If you do get it on your skin at all, you can just remove it with your thumb or with your cuticle stick. A big tip I also like to share is always start with your pinkies. That's why I've removed my pinkies, because your thumb is going to be such a great tool as you put them on. So watch how easy this is, Joanne. Are you ready?
I'm ready. I'm ready.
So here's my pinky. Here's my strip. I'm going to line it up right on my nail. And keep in mind, this is a strip that I've already used and it's been in my freezer. And look how nicely that just stuck right to my finger.
I see
now,
that.
here's the trick. You're going to use your thumb and you're going to wrap the end under your nail. So I'm going to actually press, gently press right underneath my nail. And it's going to separate the strip. Now, some people like to cut the strip in half. Like there's a couple different ways you can do it. And then you're just going to give it a gentle tug. And now I've removed all that extra.
Oh.
I'm going to turn it around.
Okay.
And I'm going to gently take this little tab off. And now I have a curved end for the other side. And I'm going to line it up on my other piece.
Oh.
And now
one strip does 2 nails.
One strip can do 2 nails, absolutely. So if your nails are not very long, you only need 5 total strips to do a whole manicure. So think about 16 strips, only 5 are going to do your manicure. And if you mix and match colors, which I love to do, you're going to get even. So I'm going to do the same thing on this side, and I'm just going to press underneath my nail. The reason I press underneath and have it wrap a little bit is so that it doesn't show the white tip of your nail. And I have found that because after a few days of wear and tear, it does start to show that little bit of white. If you take a memory board at that point, after it's been on your nails for a few days, and just gently file the edge, the white kind of goes away, and then you have a nice clean. So I just took that off. Now it's on both my nails. I'm going to clean it up. To clean it up, I'm just going to use my glass nail file. So this is another awesome tool. The glass nail file, the reason I'm going to use this and not an emery board is because I can actually go back and forth. If I do that with an emery board, I'm going to rip it. This is a brand new strip that I just put on.
Okay.
So I'm going to actually rub the edges of my nail with this, and I'm also going to use my thumb to kind of pull away the extra. You can use your Cuticle stick to also do the same thing. You really just want to now make sure you're pressing the strip into your nail really good. You want to make sure that you're getting anything that's on your skin off.
So where did you get that nail file?
So this, Amazon. I love Amazon. Amazon is awesome. And they sell them in packs. So I'm actually going to be giving some out in the event this week as prizes. So not that. So we have, let me just give a little. Now I do have shorter nails, so it's a little bit, it has a little bit faster sometimes if your nail's a little longer to kind of wrap under the edge.
Yeah.
But I'm just going to show you, I just kind of cleaned this up a little bit. And here's my pinky.
Wow.
And
it's dry.
And it's dry. I can go and like give my daughter a bath right now. Now, granted, they do recommend you stay out of water for about an hour just to really make sure that it's cured. But now that I'm done applying and getting the excess off, I'm going to take my cuticle stick again, and I'm going to press all around the edge of my nail to make sure it's really down good. And I'm going to make sure that the edges don't have anything. And I like to finish. Now, ColorStreet strips have the base coat, 2 layers of a regular color, and then a top coat. But you want to, as a good tip, is to actually put a wet top coat. Now, this might seem a little weird, like why am I going to put a wet top coat on? But this one is Sally Hansen's Miracle Gel top coat, and it is actually going to dry within seconds. So I'm going to throw this on just a quick layer, and it's going to help. I've been doing this ever since I started, and it dries within seconds. And it's going to help my manicure last a little longer. So I just threw a quick little wet top coat on. It's going to dry super fast. Some people like to use like OPI's plumping. They also make matte top coats. You can change the look of it to be matte instead of shiny. So those are some
I love shiny nails. Nails have to be shiny. Yeah.
But I'm done.
Look at that.
I'm done. You can easily do an entire manicure in 10 or 15 minutes. I like to take my time, so I don't usually finish that quickly, but you absolutely can if you wanted to. I wanted to show you one other thing too. My other pinky, the strip went a little bit on my skin because this end was a little wider. I'm going to use my thumbnail to press around that edge, and I'm just going to peel. It's a little hard to show you on camera. I'm sorry. I'm just going to peel that little extra away. See, there we go. I just peeled it.
Oh, wow, look at that.
And now the nail looks a little better. I'm going to finish peeling away this little bit of extra that went on the skin. And you can use, as I said, the cuticle stick, but your thumbnail is going to be your best.
You can just kind of like score it with your nail kind of.
That's exactly what you do. Because if you use, I found sometimes you can rip it because it is nail polish. Like you have to remember it's a strip, but it's nail polish. So you don't want to rip it. So if you just press with your nail, you're going to get better results. So, and I'm going to use my glass nail file to clean this one up. And now I have a fun little mixed mani to complement. And I just showed you a quick little demo, how to remove and how to apply. Thank you so much.
I love it. I love it. That is really a handy little thing there. Who knew?
As I said, I never thought I would get into a direct sales job. And this for me is fun. It's not even a job. It's something I do on the side. As I said, I teach, but this is something that I found so many people love. And I always liked having my nails done, but it got so expensive, especially after having kids, to go to the salon.
Yeah.
So here we go. Now I have
pricey. And there you go, your nails.
There you go.
Absolutely. Yes. Round of applause. Round of applause. That's awesome.
It's so easy. And there's so many fun tips and tricks and so many awesome things you can do. Like it blows my mind when I see some of the things people do with mixed manicures. Like honestly, it's truly amazing. You can make your own French manicures. Oh, I almost forgot to show you the French. There's French manicure sets also.
I love French manicures. They're
yeah.
my favorite. If I get a manicure, it's going to be a French. Absolutely. See at this. Oh, look at that.
Oh, excuse me. I need a little water. Yes. So here's the French manicure. The Frenches are $14.
Okay.
And they're buy one, get one free.
Oh, that's not bad at all. Oh, that's wonderful.
Ooh,
That is something. Oh my goodness. Now, if anybody's interested in seeing what else Danielle has, she is in actually this week's event, which is the Roses Are Red shopping event that you can certainly take a look at other pictures that she's posted there and other things she has there. And of course, Thursday being your vendor of the day. I think it's Thursday.
I'm so excited.
I know, me too. So let me ask you this. Of course, you're building a team, I take it, yes?
I have 2 ladies under me right now.
Okay, so if you were talking to people who you wanted to join your team, what would you tell them about ColorStreet?
I'm sorry, let me just grab a drink because I'm like, my eyes
A little parched when you talk. Oh, yeah, when you're talking, absolutely.
I got a little tickle and then I started to cough. Ooh. Okay.
There you go.
Honestly, like I said, I never thought I would get into this business, and it was something so amazing. I had so many people in my life who loved it that I felt like it was something I had to do. And if you wanted to become a stylist, it is so easy. Now, I talked about the pricing of all of these sets. If you buy a stylist kit, you get 13 sets in it for $129. 13 sets is more than $200 if you put it all together. You're just that alone. Plus you get tons of supplies. Like you get all kinds of emery boards and all kinds of ColorStreet nail files and all kinds of other little awesome tools, all the brochures, and you get your own e-suite. So that's really it. You do have to pay an e-suite fee every month, but it's $10. It's so worth it. And you're not required to do anything. And if you decide it's not for you and you just want to have your kit, then you just stop. You don't have to pay anything. You're not locked into anything. It's so easy. It's honestly a win-win.
That is good to know. That sounds wonderful. Is there anything else you'd like to add? I'm going to give you the floor now. You have the floor the whole time. You've done absolutely fantastic.
Oh gosh, absolutely. I don't know. There's so many.
You are super comfortable in front of a camera. I can tell that. There you go.
There are so many fun things you can do with it. I showed you how I have a little punch. I got these punches on Amazon, all kinds of fun shapes. You can do all kinds of different colors. It's honestly endless possibilities. And of course, there's some people who don't like crazy manicures and crazy colors, and there are tons of neutral colors as well. So ColorStreet is really for everyone.
Something for everyone.
I've even seen women put it on their husbands. So,
oh, gosh, I guess you could, right?
You absolutely can. And there's actually a nail stylist in one of my groups, and he's awesome. And he does his nails, and he's a mechanic. And it's just a telltale sign of how well the product holds up, because he's in all kinds of stuff doing his job, and his nails are great.
Well, it's still a protection on the nails, because there are men who like to get manicures. They do. They like
absolutely. They're not
cleaned up and clocked and everything. Absolutely.
And I just love that I can do them so fast, and I have these gorgeous colors. Like I was at the doctor's office this summer, and the women behind the counter fell in love with it. And I gave out a sample, and then the one woman joined my group and started purchasing. So I thank you if you get to watch this. But you get compliments all over the place, and you can get these designs that you can't even get in a salon. Like there's some really cool designs. Like here's another one called Suit Yourself with the houndstooth. Like you can't get that done in a salon.
Yeah, I'll tell you, they are really nice. They are some nice things you got there.
And I'm going to show you one more. This is a perfect one for winter, called Ice Ice Maybe with the snowflakes.
Oh, I like that too. It's real sparkly.
It's honestly like they are constantly coming out with sets for all the holidays, and it's just so fun. And then you get to have these gorgeous, pretty nails.
Absolutely. Oh, well, thank you so much for spending time with us tonight, Danielle. I really do appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, my pleasure. Now, again, if anybody's interested, our website is in the comments. She's in Roses Are Red. Is it Roses Are Red? Is that the name?
Yep, the Roses Are Red.
Right. It's my own group, and I don't even know. I've got so many. Which one? Roses Are Red shopping event, which is going on now and will be going on until Sunday. So stop by and see Danielle. And thank you so much.
And get an awesome manicure.
I'm going to need one. Look, I need one.
Yes. Oh, Joanne, I'm going to send you some samples to try.
What? No way. Oh, awesome. It doesn't get any better than that.
Well, Thank you again so much for having me. I'm so happy to share. I love the product, and I've been told by people that I'm very, they can tell how much I love it just by how I talk about it.
I can tell. You are
100%.
just bubbling over with enthusiasm. It's ridiculous. Okay? Here we go. Absolutely wonderful. So listen, you go and take care of those babies. I'm sure that 3-year-old is wondering where her mommy is.
Oh, I'm sure she is. Well, thank you so much for having me again. And
My pleasure.
I hope everyone in the event starts to really try to shop and buy and like try this, because it's such an awesome product, especially when you do have children and you don't have time to sit and let your nails dry.
Oh my gosh, tell me about it. I had 5. So yeah, I know what you're talking about.
You don't have to worry about the nail polish spilling, because if it spills, it's dry.
It's dry. It doesn't spill. It's perfect. It's perfect. All right. Thank you very, very much. And hopefully we can do this again sometime. This was.
I would love that. I would love that. Thank you so much, Joanne.
All right. You're welcome. You have a wonderful rest of your day and a good rest of the week. Okay.
You too. Thanks.
Bye, everyone. And thank you again for stopping by to see us. Have a great one, everybody. Bye-bye. Just